What's going on, everybody? Today, we're breaking out the mini bikes.
We are going to put a seat on John's bike and remove the governor.
Do some top speed testing as well.
Man, that thing is awesome. We're going to fill in some holes.
From what I understand, you have some seat covers, options.
I've got some seat cover options. Now I'm going to ask you to close your eyes.
Okay. Want me to close them now?
Close them now.
Okay.
And just let me know what you think. You ready?
Yep.
All right, open your eyes.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's awesome.
You like that?
And that's some good padding too.
Well, I really wanted a foam block, but you know, we'll use whatever. If you take it out in the rain, you're gonna get soaked like a sponge.
Oh yeah.
So
get moldy.
Yeah, and moldy. So
it doesn't have fender guards.
No, but I mean, I don't think we really ride a lot in the rain.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So yeah, what do you think?
Let's do it.
First
time ever, we're doing some upholstery on Cars and Cameras. Looks good to me.
Yeah.
Ike's gonna cut one side, I'm gonna cut the other. Cool.
Perfect.
Like a hot knife through butter.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, it is.
Look at that.
She got a lot of bend, but it looks good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Now you got a mark from the bottom for the vault. Wait for it.
Okay, wait. Ooh, good little crack. There we go.
There we go. And look, it kind of holds its form.
That's actually awesome.
Yeah, but we got to do the
upholstery.
I've never done seat upholstery before.
You look like a natural.
I hear you.
I mean, if overhauling can do it, we can do it. Dude, flip it over real quick. Looks awesome. Is it done?
I hope so.
Oh, dude, it looks so good. It's freaking cool, man.
I'm glad you think so, bud.
I mean, it's ridiculous, but it's awesome. This might be the only mini bike with a leopard print seat. So now that the seat's just about done, I'm gonna steal a engine cover off of, where is it? That engine right there. So we're getting close to being able to ride this. I'm just sticking this engine cover on that I stole off of that engine there. Do a little bit of riding. It's kind of dark.
Before taking the governor out?
Yeah.
Man, I love the build.
I love the seat cover, man.
That seat cover is just something else.
So unique.
Did you ever get that pulley spinning idle?
I don't know.
Oh, top speed run. You like it?
Yeah. The seat is all we managed to accomplish tonight, and the pull cover. But tomorrow I'm going to do a top speed run with this, so we can get a before governor removal top speed out of it with the Garmin camera, and then maybe over the weekend we're going to be removing the governor on this.
Yeah. Sounds cool.
See what we can do with top speed then. So the seat was a success. and we're gonna keep going with these tomorrow. Now that we have the new seat on my mini bike, I'm gonna go for a top speed run before we remove the governor to see how fast it'll go. And then we'll do another top speed run after we remove the governor to see how much speed we've picked up. Good afternoon, everybody. We're about to drain the oil on this mini bike to remove the governor. We got Ike here, and we got my buddy David, who doesn't have a whole lot of experience with this stuff, but we're gonna try to teach him to weld and all that good stuff. We're gonna remove the governor, and then we're gonna be welding some mufflers on our mini bikes because we're probably gonna do some riding down in the gully when it dries up. In order to do riding down in the gully, the mini bikes can't really be that loud because we're so close to people's houses. What we did was I went to Agri Supply and bought like it was like $3.99 Briggs & Stratton replacement muffler. It might be a little bit restrictive on power, but it'll be okay. And then I went to Lowe's and bought a 3/4 inch pipe coupler kind of thing, at least the female part.
Going to be welded on the end of the...
Yeah, we're going to cut it in half.
So we can remove the mufflers when we want to be obnoxious.
That's right.
What we're doing is we're draining the oil before removing the side cover on the engine.
We're not even going to take the engine off.
For the governor removal. Yeah, we're not going to bother taking the engine off. When we drain the oil, we will turn the engine on its side, the whole mini bike, and we'll do it that way, the quick and dirty way. Seems like every time we change oil on one of these engines, the initial oil change, we get a lot of metal flakes out of it.
Which is bad.
We don't like seeing that, but it happens.
Why do you get metal flakes?
Because it's a $100 engine from China.
$100 engine from China. Which we haven't blown up one yet.
Not yet, no. Beautiful.
It's hard to look away though. It's so pretty.
So pretty.
Oh, that's nice. So now we're cutting part of the end of the exhaust off for the muffler.
Yeah, this exhaust pipe actually came off of a weed whacker.
Yeah, this was the weed eater exhaust.
That we just found in the garage.
Wow. So it's junk, pretty much.
Was it junk?
Were you using it?
Yeah, the weed eater was junk.
He just doesn't throw anything away.
Cover.
Covered. So Ike's got the flange welded on, so he can screw in the muffler anytime he wants, and he's about to fire it up. Is the choke on?
No.
What's wrong with it then?
I don't know, it'll be fine.
Ooh, it's quiet. It's a sleeper now.
Big difference.
Big difference. I wonder how it affects power though. So now we're gonna get to work on removing the clutch and the chain and the engine cover so we can remove the governor on this engine.
So now that we removed the clutch and chain, John is now taking the bolts out to remove the side cover. John's removing the last screw holding that side cover, and he's going to very very carefully pull the side cover off, trying not to rip the gasket. And he does this by rocking it back and forth. Oh, there she goes. And just because it's moving freely doesn't mean the gasket is loose. So you just sit there and just kind of rock her back and forth and kind of work things loose.
I mean, usually if you just buy an engine and remove the governor either immediately or right after you start running it, it'll
the gasket's fine, but we've been running this one for a while.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. It's ripped and...
The gasket is gone.
Oh man. Well, we're not gonna remove the gasket though. We are gonna silicone where the gasket is sitting. It'll be fine. There's a little arm down there that's in the way. We have to loosen this nut underneath the fuel tank. And when we loosen that nut, we can actually pull that arm out of the way.
And the plastic gear is the governor.
And the plastic gear is the governor, yep. And now I need
pliers.
Some
needle nose.
Needle nose, but these pliers ought to do. And make sure there's no like dirt on it when you're reaching inside to grab that piece.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And now we've gotten to this clip that
is always a pain.
Always a pain in the butt. Always. There we go. With the little C-clip in there.
You set a new record.
I did, didn't I? That one was pretty good. And there's always one extra washer left behind that we have to get out. And a magnet usually works good.
So now that the governor is completely removed, we can retighten that little arm. Put a bunch of silicone around the engine cover, where the engine cover goes on. Put the engine cover back on. And then we need to add a spring to the throttle so it'll return properly.
And I always put that arm back into place.
Once again, we're showing you what not to do.
We would highly recommend having a gasket on standby for just in case, like the problems that we just had with the gaskets ripping, or gasket ripping in several places.
That was like the worst we've ever had.
That is the worst we've ever had.
So we got the governor completely removed and the engine back together. We have oil in the engine, and Ike hooked up a throttle return spring right there. So the throttle will return now that the governor's removed. So before we put the muffler on, we're gonna do a top speed run. The top speed run because the muffler might hurt the top speed a little bit. We wanted to also put a muffler on this mini bike, but to be honest with you, we can't find the muffler we buy.
Well, but I tell you what, it is a lot quieter. But I believe I lost a little bit of my top end. But that's why we use the screw-on mufflers, because when we want to go fast, when we want to be loud and obnoxious, we unscrew it. And we go. Piece of cake.
This one felt faster. I could tell because I was absolutely terrified to have it pinned wide open, but I did it anyway.
Yep.
For you people. What is that, dude?
Is it a wasp or something?
It's not a wasp.
I don't know. It's scary, whatever it is.
This bike still needs a lot of work. The brake kind of hangs up sometimes and squeaks, and it's just kind of a scary mini bike. Ike said I was wobbling around on my way back, and I believe it. Oh, we need to say our predictions for how fast this thing went. I'm gonna say this thing goes 34 now that the governor is removed.
I will say 42. I know I said 43 before, but I'm gonna say 42.
Check us out on Facebook and Instagram at Cars and Cameras Reviews, and Garage Amino at Cars and Cameras. That's one word. We're having a meet June 18th, 2 p.m. at the GoPro Motorplex in Mooresville, North Carolina. Try to RSVP on our Facebook page if you can go. We'd love you to come out. We want to meet as many of you guys as we can, and also hang out and race with us, or with you.
Sounds good.
Are you going to say something else?
Yeah, what about the seat?
Oh yeah, the seat.
You didn't mention anything about the seat.
leopard print seat.
The leopard print seat. What do y'all think of the leopard print seat? I like it.
Oh, it's nice.
It's very white trash and in trouble.
Yeah. So thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you in the next one. We're actually not done, though. We're going to do a burnout real quick, or dual burnouts. So see you in a second. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, buddy.
Burnouts. Yep. Wow. Wow. What happened?
Y'all, I was just doing 50 miles per hour on that back road.
Yeah.
Check out what happened. Y'all were riding it. Y'all didn't notice the bolts fell out.
No, didn't notice that.
I didn't notice it either. So no burnout for this one.
The best burnout you've ever done.
Oh man,
that was nuts.
Did you see I lifted up my feet?
Yeah, that was crazy. Woo. Dude, yo. Oh man. I'm about to do a top speed run with the $200 3-speed 110cc go-kart. I might now. Oh man. Good luck, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
Godspeed.
Thank you. Here we go.